Ikaw ba ay isang empleyado na nangungupahan ngayon? Alam mo bang, maaari ka nang magkaroon ng bahay at lupa sa paghiram sa Pag-ibig financing up to 6 million pesos at a lowest interest rates na pwede mong bayaran. Maximum period of loan term is up to 30 years. Tara na, iyong alamin ang updated interest rates, mga requirements, at step-by-step guide sa pag-apply ng Pag-ibig financing. Kung first time mong bumisita sa YouTube channel na ito, please subscribe and click the bell button.
Ikaw ba ay nahihirapan, nasasakal at walang mapuntahan? Magbagong bahay ka na, cause you need some space. Pag-ibig ang susi mo, ramdam ang ligaya. Pag-ibig fund, walang problema. Pag-pure pag-ibig lang, magbagong bahay na.
Mga requirements at dapat tandaan sa pag-apply ng Pag-ibig Housing Loan. Una, ang iyong eligibility. Dapat ikaw ay active member with at least 24 months savings, not more than 65 years old at the date of loan application, and is not more than 70 years old at the date of loan maturity. Legal capacity to acquire and encumber real property. No Pag-ibig housing loan, foreclosed, cancelled, bought back, or voluntarily surrendered. If with existing Pag-ibig housing account or short-term loan, payments must be updated. Ikalawa, loan purpose katulad ng pagbili sa residential lot or adjoining residential lots, maximum of 1,000 square meters. Pagbili ng residential house and lot, townhouse or condominium, inclusive of a parking slot. Construction of house, improvement of house, refinancing of an existing housing loan, combined loan purposes. Ikatlo, mga requirements. From borrower, kinakailangan ang housing loan application with recent ID photo of borrower and co-borrower. Kinakailangan din ang proof of income para sa locally employed, notarized certificate of employment and compensation, indicating the gross monthly income and monthly allowances or monthly monetary benefits received by the employee. Latest income tax return for the year immediately preceding the date of loan application with attached BIR form number 2316, stamped received by the BIR. Certified 1-month payslip within the last 3 months prior to date of loan application. Note for government employees, certified 1-month payslip within the last 3 months prior to date of loan application must be submitted together with CEC or income tax return. Sa self-employed naman, kinakailangan ang income tax return, audited financial statements, and official receipt of tax payment from bank supported with DTI registration and mayor's permit or business permit. Commission vouchers reflecting the issuer's name and contact details for the last 12 months. Bank statements or passbook for the last 12 months in case income is sourced from foreign remittances or pensions. Copy of lease contract and tax declaration if income is derived from rental payments. Certified true copy of transport franchise issued by appropriate government agency, such as LGU for tricycles, LTFRB for other PUV. Certificate of engagement issued by owner of business. Other document that would validate source of income para sa overseas Filipino workers. Employment contract between employee and employer or POEA standard contract. Certificate of employment and compensation or CEC. CEC written on the employer or company's official letterhead or CEC signed by employer for household staff and similarly situated employees supported by a photocopy of the employer's ID or passport. Income tax return filed with host country or government. Dapat tandaan, kung ng dokumento ay nakasulat sa foreign languages, English translation is required. Kinakailangan din ng one valid ID, photocopy, back-to-back, ng principal borrower, and spouse, co-borrower and spouse, seller and spouse, and developer's authorized representative, and attorney in fact. Listahan ng mga valid identification cards. Passport issued by the Philippines or foreign government. Professional Regulation Commission o PRC. Social Security System o SSS card. Government, Service Insurance System o GSIS card. Government, Office, and GOCC identifications cards like AFP, and Pag-ibig Loyalty Card. Integrated Bar of the Philippines, Identifications Card. Overseas, Workers' Welfare, Administration or OWWA Identification Card. Seafarers, Identification, and Record Book, o SIRB. Company ID, Driver's License, Senior Citizen Card, Postal ID, Voter's ID, Overseas Filipino Worker, o OWWA, Identification Card. From seller, and/or borrower, kinakailangan din, ang mga sumusunod. Transfer Certificate of Title or TCT, latest title certified true copy. For condominium unit, present TCT of the land and condominium certificate of title or CCT. Certified true copy, updated tax declaration, house and lot, and updated real estate tax receipt. Photocopy, vicinity map o sketch map leading to the property, subject of the loan. Ika-4, by loan purpose katulad ng pagbili through Pag-ibig accredited developers, pagbili ng lote o residential unit, house construction o home improvement, pagbili ng lote with house construction, refinancing. Abangan sa susunod na video, i-discuss ko ang mga additional requirements by loan purposes. IKA-5, modes of payment. Ang loan amortization ay maaaring bayaran sa pamamagitan ng salary deduction through employer collection servicing agreement, post-dated checks, payment to an accredited developer with CSA with the fund, auto-debit arrangement with banks, accredited collection partners, local remittance and overseas remittance. Sa local remittance, accredited collection partners ay ang Asia United Bank, SM Bills Pay, Metrobank, Land Bank, Bayad Center, ECPay, Globe GCash, UCPB, Mlulir, Cash Pinas, at Paymaya. For overseas remittance, ang accredited collection partners ay ang mga sumusunod ay Remit, PayRemit, Philippine National Bank, Asia United Bank, Cash Pinas. IKA-6 na dapat tandaan ay tungkol sa collaterals and limitations. Sa collaterals, kinakailangan na clean title ang TCT, ang OCT, at ang CCT. Hindi tinatanggap na collateral ang rights. Free patent, not covered by RA 123, at with disputes or claims in the court. Sa limitations, hindi pwedeng mag-loan ang less than 28 square meter lot area, less than 18 square meter condominium floor area, properties with road right of way less than 1.5 meters. Land types classified other than residential use. Residential buildings must be compliant to the National Building Code PD 958. Or BP 220, as the case may be. 6 easy steps in housing loan availment. Step 1, get checklist of the requirements. Mag-fill up ng housing loan application. Ihanda ang vicinity map ng property. Additional requirement, by loan purpose. Proof of income, updated tax declaration and tax receipt. Valid identification cards. Certified true copy of title. Step 2, submit the housing loan application sa JELP, Business Solutions Building, Shaw Boulevard, Mandaluyong City, or any Pag-ibig branch near you. Ensure that it is complete and correct. Step 3, receive the notice of approval and the letter of guarantee. After 17 working days, claim at Servicing Department, 2nd floor JELP Building, Shaw Boulevard, Mandaluyong. Step 4, accomplish the NOA requirements for the release of loan proceeds. Borrower will be given 90 calendar days for transfer of title and annotation of mortgage. Step 5, receive loan proceeds at the Pag-ibig Fund. Return annotated documents to Servicing Department after 10 working days, release of loan proceeds. Step 6, start paying the monthly housing loan amortization. Monthly amortization shall start exactly 1 month from the check date. Narito ang updated rates per repricing period, effective January to June 2021. The interest rate for minimum wage earners remains at 3% per annum.
1 year fixing 5.750%. 3 years fixing 0.6.250%. 5 years fixing 6.500%. 10 years fixing 7.250%. 15 years fixing 7.875%. 20 years fixing 8.500%, 25 years fixing 9.125%, 30 years fixing 9.875%.
Kung gusto mong maging updated sa news and updates ng Pag-ibig or Home Development Mutual Fund, abangan ang susunod kong videos. Maraming salamat sa pagbisita sa channel na ito. Huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe. Mag-click sa bell button, then select all para ma-notify ka sa lahat ng videos.